Hello, my name is Rachel Antonia. I would like you to sit comfortably in your chair and picture this. It's a cool summer evening in a little beach town along the Gulf of Mexico. You and your friends are sitting at the beach enjoying the music and festivities of the drum circle, something that has become a Friday night ritual. You look across the crowd and once again you notice a guy that has been coming to the drum circle for the past few weeks. You have exchanged smiles, glances, and even had casual conversation, at times have verged the edge of flirting. As you sit there, you think to yourself, maybe tonight will be different. Maybe tonight we'll leave the crowd and take a long walk along the beach. And then you see him walking towards you. Your heart quickens and your breathing becomes shallow and rapid. As he stands in front of you, you exchange a look and he extends his hand to help you get up from your seat. You accept his gesture and quickly stand up and brush the sand off your shorts. You make small talk as you walk away from the crowd. He reaches to hold your hand and off you go. You walk for what have seemed like miles, but in the distance you can see the campfire and hear the faint beats of the drums. The sun has set and the sea air has become heavy as a seasonal storm is rolling in. The sky darkens and large raindrops begin to fall. You quickly run to the nearest shelter, a group of large palm trees and seagrass. You don't quite make it. The heavens open up and the rain falls. Your clothes are soaked through, leaving very little to the imagination. You reach the palm trees and sit underneath their large leaves. Rain continues to fall, soaking your clothes even more. You laugh a nervous laugh. Our eyes meet and he leans in. Your lips touch. He pulls you close, his hand slides up your leg and your thigh. Across your stomach, he brushes through your breast and his kisses are passionate and your body is arching. The thunder rolls and lightning strikes, and then pause. Now open your eyes and take another deep breath. A few weeks have passed by since that rainy night at the beach and the dreamy eyes and passionate kisses. You are now driving back to the health clinic to find out your test results. HIV, hepatitis, RPR for syphilis, cultures for other sexually transmitted infections, and a pregnancy test. And you think to yourself, did I ask the right questions? Will my sexual practices make a difference? Before you have sex with someone, you think before you act. It could save your life. When considering having sex with someone, think about reducing your risk of acquiring or spreading an infection, pregnancy, and ask yourself, what do you know about this person? Repeat these two words after me. HIV, hepatitis. What comes to mind? An HIV drug user, a meth or heroin addict, a gay man, a prostitute, a baby born in Africa, a homeless man covered in tattoos, but probably not a young woman from an upper middle class who lives in the good part of town and is a good girl. HIV and hepatitis do not ask or care if you are black or white, male or female, gay or straight, or young or old. If you believe you are safe, you are at risk. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention, also known as CDC, published HIV in the United States at-glance document in 2010. It's estimated 1.2 million people in the United States were living with HIV infection. 1 in 5, or 20% of these people, were unaware of their infection. Despite increases in the total number of people in the U.S. living with HIV infection, in recent years the annual number of new HIV infections have remained relatively stable. However, new infections continue at far too high of a level, with approximately 50,000 Americans becoming infected with HIV each year. In 2010, an estimated 47,129 people were diagnosed with HIV infection in 46 states, with confidential name-based HIV infection reporting since at least January 2007. In that same year, an estimated 3,015 people throughout the United States were diagnosed with AIDS. Since the epidemic began, an estimated 1,129,127 people in the United States have been diagnosed with AIDS, and an estimated 17,774 people with AIDS died in 2009. And nearly 619,400 people with AIDS in the U.S. have died since the epidemic began. According to the CDC, hepatitis B is a contagious liver disease that results from infection with the hepatitis B virus. It can range in severity from a mild illness lasting a few weeks to a serious lifelong illness. In 2010, in the United States, approximately 1.2 million people had chronic hepatitis B. Unfortunately, many people do not know that they are infected. An estimated 40,000 people now become infected each year. HIV and hepatitis B is spread when blood, semen, and other bodily fluids infected with the virus enters the body of a person who is not infected. People can become infected with these viruses during activities such as birth, sex with an infected partner, sharing needles, syringes, or other drug-injected equipment, sharing items such as razors or toothbrushes with an infected person, direct contact with blood or open sores of an infected person, exposure to blood from needle sticks or other sharp instruments. Among adults in the United States, hepatitis B is most common spread through sexual contact